Do you speak English and another language? Would you like to use your interpreting and translating skills to help others in need? Apply to the National Language Service Corps. We're a group of service-minded individuals who make ourselves available in times of emergency or crisis, when there's a sudden short-term need for language skills in the United States or around the world.
We might be called upon to do anything from helping after a national disaster like a hurricane or an earthquake to help people who've been displaced, or something as simple as translating documents for a government organization.
There are places where it's most common to find the foreign language in our own society. If we have an earthquake in a part of Frisco, which is very common, and we have the little Moscow, the Russian population, we have to be able to facilitate medical response, logistics, the needs for water and food, as well as the dignitary escort.
The tsunami in Thailand, things like that, where there are huge tragedies and people are trying to get out of the affected area, and then you also have the people trying to move into the area to provide assistance.
I want to use my language skill for helping Thai people in the U.S.
When I'm able to help somebody in their own language, it's just the best feeling in the world.
I feel like a bridge that takes people from one side of the river to the other.
I started in the Russian languages back in the 80s with the Soviet threat, and over 20 years with the Navy in linguistics and as a SEAL, I discovered by opening dialogue, by communicating effectively back and forth, we are able to overcome conflict, which is my enemy. I like to fight against conflict. We might be called upon to respond from the United States to anywhere in the world because of our linguistic ability and the needs that America can contribute to local populations.
Actually, originally, what interested me was the possibility of traveling, like getting to travel on assignments, but it's so much more than that. I love language, I love Russian, I love everything about the Russian language, and just the possibility of using it, keeping it fresh, because language is like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. National Language Service Corps members are passionate, they're energetic, they really want to help people, and they're passionate about their love of language. They're proud of their language skills, as they well should be, and they are enticed by the concept of getting to use their language skills to help other people.
It's not just being able to speak the language, it's the ability to understand culturally the differences and customs that the people in that language live with. If a rural community in Iowa were, for example, to have a court case in which they needed a Thai translator, I could go there. For me, it would feel wonderful to be able to provide that assistance to help someone to help make understanding where there is no understanding. My benefit would be to see the smile on their face when they finally have someone who knows what they're talking about and can interpret what they're going through. This is the best way that I can provide help to both Thai people and the United States, both countries of which I love.